Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope that you are all good. In today's video I have a BTArt haul to share with you all, and then we're going to of course do a demo applying the nails. Now I was really excited to share this haul with you as I've got their new UV LED nail lamp. So I have also got some more of their gel to apply, which I'm sure you guys have seen in previous videos, but we will take a closer look. But let's jump into what I was most excited about, and that was their LED UV lamp. So as you can see, it has sensor control, it's fast drying, there's lots of LED lights, and it has 4 different timer modes, which I thought was brilliant. I love a lamp that includes a fast flash cure, so it has the 15-second flash cure for that, but then you have a 30 and 60 second option, and then a 90-second option, which is usually a low power option. The lamp itself is super cute. I absolutely love the design that they've gone for. So let's open it up and take a look inside. Now inside the box you do get your lamp, and then inside the lamp is a little box which includes all the wiring. There is also an instruction manual on the bottom of the box as well. I kind of just wanted to rush through and get this open as this was like my first impressions. It arrived and straight away I had to record a video. It has a really beautiful soft satin matte feel to it. It feels absolutely beautiful. It looks a lot more high-end than the price, I personally feel, and I just love that it's a little bit different and a little bit more unique compared to some lamps that I've personally tried. I really love the circular dome shape to it. Something else that I also loved is it does have a removable tray as well. This is brilliant for a few different reasons. It's great if you're doing pedicures, it's great if you have kind of things like armrests or different kind of setups. It's also really handy if you need to move the lamp around if you are applying the gel tips as well. I'm going to use it in today's video just as it is, and I found it super easy to use. Something else I really loved is that the wire it came with was fairly long. I have had a couple of lamps in the past and the wires are so short, and for my desk setup I'm a little bit far away from the plug, so it's a little bit annoying. So I really loved that this had a super long wire because it means I can actually have this where I would like my lamp set up on my desk, which is brilliant. So I was just going through here. I love the digital clock on there. As you can see, it's kind of like a white light, which I feel looks really aesthetically pleasing. It kind of just is nice and soft. It's not in your face. So you have your 50-second, 30-second, 60-second and 90-second cure options, and then you do also have the 90-second option button is also your on off button as well. And really annoyingly, as I was filming this, a bug flew in through the window or the door, sorry, and was flying around me. It was super annoying. But yeah, so you hold the button to turn it on and off. Now it is, I'd say, on the small to medium size. You can fit 2 hands in, but I wouldn't say comfortably. I'd say it's a lot easier for doing one hand at a time. And then I did quickly want to show you guys that you do get a little user manual in the box as well. So if you are new to doing nails, or if there's any information you want to check out on the lamp, it is all in the user manual. But of course we're going to be using it, and I'm going to be showing you it more closely in today's video. I'm also going to quickly apologize for my voice. I woke up this morning feeling absolutely awful with a cold, but I want to power through and get this voiceover done as it's the school holidays and I'm a bit limited for time for when it comes to do voiceovers. So I'm kind of just grabbing this opportunity whilst I can, even though I sound awful. So along with the Btartbox gel, I've got their solid glue gel for applying the nail tips, and then I've got their reinforced kit. So this includes your builder gel, which you come over the top of your nail tips with, and then your top coat. And then of course we have the beautiful pink French tips. So these have 5 different shades of pink in them, and I think they are absolutely gorgeous for summer, but for anyone who loves a pink set of nails, I love a pink set of nails. These shades are absolutely gorgeous. So they start off like kind of like with this coral pink shade, which I do think is really pretty for summer. Then you have a more cerise pink. I am actually in today's video going to apply these, and we're going to apply all 5 shades. I thought I would go for a bit of a gradient look again. Then you've got this more hot Barbie pink, and then this more sort of like a brighter pink. Again, this one's got kind of like a little hint of purple to it. I think this one would be really great for summer as well. And then lastly, we have a baby pink. I did actually really love the baby pink. I think if you sort of sway to more a classic looking set of nails, the baby pink is really nice for that. So they are the 5 sheets or 5 color choices you get in the pack, and then as you can see, you get plenty of sizes, which is something I love about Btartbox. So we're going to go in and cleanse the natural nails to begin with, and I'm just using some alcohol to do this. Now straight off the bat, I want to mention my cuticles have a little bit of staining. I was out walking with my daughter and we was picking wildflowers and kind of like looking closely at them, and one of them got a load of pollen over my hands, and I thought nothing of it, but then as the walk went on, this pollen was sort of getting browner and browner on my skin, and it's kind of like stained the skin. No matter how much I wash and scrub up my nails, it's kind of stained them yellow, which is super annoying when you create nail videos. But I've wiped over them with some alcohol to cleanse the natural nail plate, and then I'm just going to use a cuticle tool to push back and remove any excess cuticle. I did have a bit of stubborn glue stuck around my cuticle area as well from a set of press-on nails, so I'm just removing or just scraping off some of this using a cuticle knife as well. Whenever you are working on the natural nail plate, you want to be quite gentle, so you just want to push back all of that dead cuticle that's growing up the nail plate. I'm then coming in with this little etching tool, and this has got a 180 grit pad on the end of it, and I'm just going in a circular motion very gently over the surface of the nail, simply to remove the shine. The Btartbox tips, they don't require a primer or base coat, but I like to go in and make sure I've just gently buffed away the shine from the natural nails. You want to do this super careful. You don't want to kind of like be filing off or filing in to the natural nail. You just want to gently go over the entire surface to remove the shine. If you don't have the etching tool to do this, you can do this with a buffer or a file, but I wouldn't recommend using anything anything lower than a 180 grit file. So I like to do this with the etching tool. I find it a little bit easier. But then once we have removed that shine, we're just going to dust this away, and then I'm going to wipe over the nails again with some alcohol, and this is to dehydrate the nail plate and to make sure basically all of those natural oils from the nails are removed, so that when you come in and apply your gel products, they stick on nicely. This is where you're going to really help get a long lasting wear out of your Btartbox tips. So here I've laid out my tips, and I was kind of like just trying to work out which ones I was going to put on which nails, like what kind of gradient effect I was going to go in, and then we're going to size them up. So to size them up, I've been doing my nails with Btartbox long enough now that a lot of the time I can glance at them and know which size I need, but you just want to make sure that it fits nicely from side to side. If you see there, when I went to the smaller one, if I'd have pressed this down hard, it would have fit, but then it would have pinged off because it just didn't fit nicely and comfortably side to side. So I like to just take my tip, press it down onto the nail using just a gentle pressure, seeing how well it fits from side to side. And then if I need to go up or down one, you've got plenty of sizes to choose from on the pack, so you can easily do that, and then they very easily twizzle off the sheet as well. Don't worry about the little edging that's on the tip when you pull this off from the sheet. This is really easy to file or nip away. Then to apply them, I'm going to be using the solid gel glue. This is my absolute favorite gel product for applying any kind of press-on gel nail. It's thick enough that it really grabs on to your natural nail, and it's just a lot easier where it's thick. When you're using a more runnier consistency product, it's a little bit harder to get that nail to hold in place whilst you're curing it. As you can see, this really grabs on to that natural nail plate, and then it kind of gives you a few seconds to get your hand into a lamp to cure. Now I was just showing here that I didn't actually have enough product on the nail, so that when I pressed down, there was an area under the nail that wasn't getting covered by the gel. So I just slid the nail off and applied a little bit more product, and then I'm just going and repeating that step. So I like to press it down just away from the cuticle area, and then kind of shimmy it up towards that cuticle area. I've then hit the 30-second cure option on the BTArt lamp and popped this in to cure for a full 30 seconds. When I was pressing this down in the lamp or holding it in place in the lamp, I did press a little bit too much pressure, and I did get a bit of the glue seeping out. I left this in the video just because I'm going to show you guys further along how I deal with this, because sometimes this is going to happen, especially if you are new to doing nails. The more you use tips and gel like this, the easier it becomes. But there will of course be times when you apply a little bit too much gel and you're going to get a bit of seepage. So when that happens, I like to wipe over it as soon as it comes out of the lamp, but then I'll file and buff this away further along in the video. And then we're simply repeating that step. So I take my nail tip, we've already sized this up, but sometimes I like to go in and just make sure it fits. And then I'm going to apply a small to medium amount of the solid gel glue. You're wanting this to be able to cover the full surface of your natural nail plate. And then I just apply it slightly away from the cuticle area, press down and move it up towards that cuticle. I was having a bit of an off day when it comes to application today. I just wasn't going in with enough gel, and this is something that if you want these to last is really important. You want to make sure that there is enough gel that is going to fully fill the natural apex that is in these tips and then fully coat that natural nail plate. And then once you've popped that into cure, I can just was showing you guys there, you can see it's really solid, it's not going to budge or go anywhere. So again, we're going to come in applying that gel into the center part of the nail down towards the cuticle area, pressing it down into place, and it really grabs on to the natural nail. So you kind of have to put a little bit of effort in to move it into place, which I love. But if you would like other options when it comes to the types of different gel to apply the tips, and then BTArtbox do actually have a couple of different options on their website. This one is just my personal favorite. It's been my absolute go-to, gosh, I'd say for a couple of years now. So we're going to go in and apply that fifth and final tip. Each time I'm popping each nail into cure for 30 seconds. If you prefer, you can do a 15-second flash cure on each tip and then fully cure all of them for 30 seconds after. When I'm doing this without recording, that's normally what I'll do, but because I was recording, it was a little bit easier to make sure that they were all being fully cured. Now I'm going to take my 180 grit file and just very gently file off that little excess nib that was on the edge of the tips from where we've popped them off the sheet. This files off effortlessly, so you just want to be nice and careful that you don't file into the shape. And then I'm going to come over at the cuticle area with my buffer, and this is where I'm going to buff around that cuticle area. So I'm doing this for two reasons. On the thumbnail, as I showed you, I got a bit of glue. I'd applied a bit too much on this nail in the end, applied a bit too much pressure, so some of that glue seeped out. So I'm just very gently filing this off the surface of the nail. You want to be careful that you don't file into the nail because you will start filing the tip away. So you just want to go over a few swipes with your file and then check. Now if I haven't got any seepage of the gel at the cuticle area, I still like to buff over that cuticle area with my buffer just to make sure it's really seamless. And I feel as though this is part of the reason why they end up looking like a sculpted gel set of nails rather than press on nail tips. And the same goes for applying the builder gel over the top. This really gives them that gel enhancement look rather than a regular set of press on nails. Like personally, I think there's no comparison in the quality. These are they're so superior compared to regular press on nails. One, because they're made of gel, but then two, having this two-step system over the top of them where you apply your builder gel and then your top coat just really gives them that professional look. So I had buffed around the cuticle area, wiped over them with some alcohol, and we're then coming in and applying that layer of builder gel. This really does strengthen the nails as well. If you're like myself and can be quite hard on your nails, this really gives them that layer of strength as well. So I'm just going to come in and apply a thin coat of this to the entire nails. The builder gel, I couldn't get my words out there. The builder gel does have a slightly thicker consistency to the top coat, and this is part of the strengthening property to it. So I'm going to apply this to all 5 of the nails, and then I'm going to put this full hand in my lamp to cure for 60 seconds. Now this is something that I love now about the new BTArtbox lamp. Before, if you've watched my previous videos, you would know that BTArtbox had their little mini lamp, so I would apply all my tips with the mini lamp, but BTArtbox never had an actual lamp to fully cure a full hand in to now, so I was having to use another brand whenever I was doing my BTArtbox nails. Personally, I always like to try and match up my products, so it's great now that I can fully cure their gels in this lamp. I know that way that then I'm not going to have any curing issues, any allergy issues, any breakdown issues, etc. So we've cured our builder gel, and just look how gorgeous these look. Now at this point, or before applying your builder gel even, if you wanted to add any additional nail art to your nails, you could come in and add some stamping, some foils, some decals. I do have a few previous videos where I have done that, but if not, if you want to keep them looking simple, then you can just come straight in with your top coat. Now as I mentioned, the top coat does have a slightly thinner consistency to the builder gel, but it has an absolute beautiful high shine. This is also a no wipe top coat as well, so once you've applied this top coat effectively, you are done. Your nails are finished and you're good to go. So again, I'm going to apply a thin coat of this to all 5 of the nails and pop these into cure. The reason I done all 5 nails in one go is because I wanted to demonstrate how you can do a full hand cure in this lamp as well. I know some lamps only allow you to cure 4 nails comfortably, and a lot of people will do their thumbs separate. Sometimes I will do this for application purposes, but I wanted to just show you guys that you don't need to. With this lamp you can comfortably fit your whole hand in and cure all 5 nails. I think because of the way the lamp's circular, that curve edge to it makes sure it's curing your thumbnail. And just how cute do the pink French tips look? I absolutely love them. I am going to come in and finish off with a little bit of cuticle oil because my skin and cuticles was really needing this today. So I'm just going to pop down a drop and rub this in. And then that, guys, takes us towards the end of the video. So I will leave the link to the BTArtbox website in the description box below. I do also have a discount code which gets you 10% off. So I'll leave that below as well because this gives you guys a little save in. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would hit that subscription button. Do let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you would like to see application wise with BTArtbox. If there's anything you are struggling with, I'm happy to help in the comments below. If you did enjoy today's video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I shall see you all again in the next one. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Lots of love. Take care. Bye bye.